you guys so much for joining me at Destiny Calls Tarot. We're going to be doing a love reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you're always alerted on when I'm uploading a new video. If someone would like a personal reading, I do personal readings. They start at $25. You're allowed to ask me 4 questions. I email those questions back to you the same day you pay. It's the same day that you receive your reading, okay? This is what I do. I am a tarot reader, so don't hesitate to reach out to me, okay? If you just have that one question that you want to get clarity on, I do have a tarot number where you're allowed to text me that question, and I will get back with you and let you know how to proceed from that point. All right, remember the roles can be reversed, okay? These are general readings. They may or may not resonate with you. This might not be your story. So if you want to know what your story is, you need to get a personal reading and I can let you know. So let's get into this reading, Sagittarius. I'm going to get a romance angel card for you. I'm going to get a romance angel card for the person that you're connecting to, okay? Now. We got children, Sagittarius. Your love life is being affected by children. Let's see what you get for the other person. Unrequited love and wedding. So 2 cards came out on this person's side, okay? So, children. Okay. So it looks like whatever is going on in your love situation this week, Sagittarius, children are affecting your decision making when it comes to this connection. And then on this other person's side, we have unrequited love, and this situation involves a marriage. So we could be in a situation, someone could be in a situation where they have kids with someone that they are married to, but there's not any love, there's no chemistry, there's no attraction there, but they have children together. That's what I'm picking up so far. But before I go too deep, let's go ahead and pull out the tarot. Let's see what the tarot is going to tell us about this situation tonight, okay? Let me see which cards they're calling me to use. I think these, okay? So let's get your current energy, Sagittarius. Remember, the roles can be reversed, okay? Let's get a card for children. We got this 8 of Pentacles. So, yeah, exactly what I was picking up before we even pulled the tarot cards out. So it looks like when it comes to this situation with the children, it looks like you're working extremely hard. You're putting in a lot of work. You're working at a high standard here. You're really dedicated. You're really focused on working on the connection, or just working in general to make sure that your kids have everything that they need throughout this cycle, throughout this process here. With the World card being reversed, I feel like because of these children and because you put in so much work, or you have to put in so much work, it is causing a lack of completion, I feel like, in this connection. It's causing you to be a little bit stagnant when it comes to possibly completing this cycle here. You're feeling a little empty. You're feeling a little bit of lack of closure here, because here with this Queen of Coins being in reverse, you're bottling up your emotions. You're really not in sync with your emotions. You're not clear about how you're emotionally feeling about what's going on in this connection. And I feel like this is solely due to the fact that you have children with this other person here. So your imagination seems to be running like wild right now, because you're very insecure, because you feel like these kids are dependent on you. Even though here with this 7 of Swords, I feel like you're trying to sneak away from the connection, or you desire to sneak away from the connection. You possibly could be trying to come up with some tactics, some strategies, some tricks, to figure out a way to get out of this situation where I feel like there's unrequited love, but you could be married to this person. It could be solely due to the fact that this person has this Queen of Swords energy in reverse. When the Queen of Swords energy in reverse, this is an energy about, or this could just be your energy, okay? You could be just like really thinking a lot on how you could possibly sneak away from the connection, which is causing you to be like overly emotional. It also is causing you to somewhat isolate yourself. And you could be feeling very resentful to this marriage, to this connection, because you really want to sneak away. And the reason why you want to sneak away is the Four of Wands in reverse. This seems to be an unstable type of relationship. This seems to be a relationship where it lacks support, lacks harmony, lacks stability. There seems to be some type of breakdown in the connection. And because of that breakdown of the connection here is we have the Devil card here. This is saying to me that the relationship is really unhealthy. A very unhealthy situation to be in. But because you have these children with this person, you feel like you're bound to the situation. You feel like you're enslaved to it, that you're kind of trapped. That's the energy that I'm feeling. Let's get some clarification for this Eight of Pentacles. See what you're working so hard towards when it comes to these kids and these children that's affecting your decision, this love life. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, yeah, when it comes to these children, you're working so hard because you love them so much. We have the Ace of Cups and we have the Queen of Cups coming up again, okay? You love these children so much. They mean so much to you, okay? And because of the love that you have for these children here with this Queen of Cups energy, is causing you to have to bottle up how you're really feeling, about the situation in general. You're just really having to keep your emotions on what you really want to do or how you want to do it to yourself, because you just really adore these kids. I see here with this Seven of Swords coming up again, you want to sneak away. You want to go towards here to this Two of Cups. I feel like there's someone else. And that's what I'm feeling, because it's like sneaking away, being deceptive, using tricks and strategies, and then Two of Cups. I feel like you want to sneak away to someone that you have a very strong bond with, someone that you see as a partner that balances you out, someone that you have a strong connection to, someone that you want to come together with, someone that you want to commit to. Not only that, but you also just want to be single. You want to be single, and you, not just any type of single, but single meaning you want to be independent, you want to be confident, you want to be secure within yourself. And with this Chariot being here, this is you wanting to overcome this obstacle, and you want to overcome it extremely fast, because you have the desire, you have that willpower, that to really move forward and see what else is going on out here. Because here with this Nine of Staffs, I feel like you're tired and you're worn out with the situation that you're in. That's the energy I'm feeling. You're worn out from that situation because there's a lack of communication. No one's extending an olive branch to the other person. And, you know, people are just being lazy when it comes to working on the situation. So here we have unrequited love and wedding. So let's see what's going to come out for unrequited love. There's not enough chemistry or attraction to keep this relationship going. Page of Wands in reverse. So when it comes to unrequited love, we got the Page of Wands in reverse. So this is basically telling me here that you can't seem to get an idea going when it comes to this situation where you're with someone or dealing with someone that you're not really attracted to. You're just lacking direction, and that's causing a lot of conflict. Not only is it causing conflict, Sagittarius, it's also causing a lack of communication here. Like communication between you and this person is pretty much non-existent or very little at all. It's causing you to kind of wait a little bit longer, slow down, just due to you trying to have patience because you're becoming frustrated. With this Nine of Cups being here, I feel like, you know, you're wanting your wish fulfillment, or you're waiting because this person at one point could have been your wish fulfillment. It could have been like the perfect relationship. It could have at one point been everything that you ever dreamed of. It could have been that a relationship that caused you to be emotionally fulfilled. It was at one point a perfect dream, something that satisfied you in so many different ways here. With this, oh, Spirit just told me to back up, because when I saw those cards here, that's saying a whole nother message. So, when it comes to this unrequited love that I feel like you're in a relationship with, or a marriage with, you are lacking direction on how to express something. Now, when the Page of Wands is upright, thank you, Spirit, for coming through. When the Page of Wands is upright, it's talking about a trigger, like you have a trigger of courage to explore something different. You want to send a passionate message. You want to, something about freedom. So it's like you're going out on an adventure. And you're going out to free yourself. And in the process of you freeing yourself, you're speaking and you're telling people about, hey, look, I'm going out on this adventure. This is what I'm going to be doing. Da, 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 da. It's like a really positive message, but it's a message, but it's also action as well. You see this one wand. The one wand is usually representative of a fresh start, a passionate new start. So when I see unrequited, what my spirit guides are telling me, no, there's unrequited love in this connection that someone is married or have, you know, a marriage with, but they're lacking, they can't seem to get an idea going when it comes to telling this person that their love is unrequited, that they don't feel the same way about them, or they're not feeling a certain way about them. And they can't seem to get an idea going on how to communicate that to them, which is causing conflict. Okay. Then this is also a communication card. So this means, with that being said, this means that they're not able to communicate passionately to let this person know here that they want to move towards their Nine of Cups, which is their wish fulfillment. They want to move towards their wish fulfillment. And this whole reading could be about Sagittarius. It might not be either other side. So this all could be combined, but we're going to keep going. You'll know your situation. I feel like this person is waiting. This person is slowing down, because I felt like this person wants to sneak away to someone else, and then unrequited love. And I feel like this person is wanting to do something as well. So this whole reading just could be a combination of just how Sagittarius is feeling all together. That's what I feel. Let's combine it. I don't even think I'm picking up on the other person's energy at all. I think this is all Sagittarius energy or the other person's energy, one or the other. So we're going to combine it. We're going to see what happens. If we need to separate it again, we will. Okay. So when it comes to moving forward, you haven't communicated to this person that you could be possibly married to, or want, you know, you haven't communicated. Let's stay with one card at a time. You haven't communicated with the person that you have this unrequited love for. You haven't communicated. You've slowed down. You're waiting. You're being patient, because I feel like you're being patient because you're waiting on your wish fulfillment. You're waiting on something that emotionally satisfies you. That's your perfect dream. That's your desire, your happiness, your satisfaction. I feel like with this Page of Cups being here, this is you waiting for your wish fulfillment, coming up with new ideas, wanting to show your emotional side to someone, being a dreamer. So you're waiting, you're being patient, not telling this person that you have this unrequited love for, that you found your wish fulfillment, that you have some new ideas and want to offer your cup to someone else that you want here a brand new beginning with. We have the Fool card. So I feel like you're waiting on communicating with someone, or you can't seem to figure out how to communicate to this person that you have this unrequited love for, about this new venture that you want to go on. You feel with this Wheel of Fortune that the timing is probably bad and you're trying to control it. You're trying to control the wheel from turning. You're trying to slow it down. When the wheel is in reverse, this also talks about trying to slow the wheel down, trying to control it, because you see fate is starting to turn the wheel, but you're trying to control the turn. So, or you're clinging to control. That's what I'm picking up. Let's get some clarification for this Page of Wands. Let's see what this is going to say. What's up with the Page of Wands? We got the Hermit. So when it comes to, ooh, my guys don't play, honey. They tell me what it is. Okay, so when it comes to whoever this is that you have this unrequited love for, that I feel like you possibly have children with, you seem to can't get an idea going on how to express to them that you want to be free, that you want to go out on some new ventures, you want to discover something new. You're going into hermit mode. And so when you're going into hermit mode, you're doing some soul searching, some introspection, trying to meditate, trying to self-reflect here, trying to search for some truth or some type of guidance to let this person know with this Ten of Cups that either you don't want to be in this stable, and this is a stable relationship here. The Ten of Coins is a very stable relationship, a long-term relationship, that either you don't want to be in this long-term relationship anymore here, or you want to divorce, or you want to separate, or whatever the case may be, and you're becoming here with this Temperance card very impatient. Like very impatient when it comes to saying this to this person, and it's causing you to be imbalanced, and it's causing you a lack of harmony. You're just not harmonized. This is your card, Sagittarius, and you feel with this Five of Coins that you're being left out in the cold because you're really deeply lonely. That's the energy that I'm feeling. You're really deeply lonely. And with this Queen of Swords being in reverse, this is you, like I said, overthinking over and over and over again. Very emotional, isolated, being very resentful here, because you no longer, with this Ten of Swords, want to keep dealing with the pain of this situation, of this unrequited love situation. You want to remove these swords from your back here because you're feeling like, things can't get any worse than what they've already are between the two of us. So I feel like you're in a place where you want to recover from that, but you're trying to figure out a way to do it, or to tell this person. But I feel like what's preventing you from doing it is the fact that you have children as well. Let's get a card for wedding. Ooh, the Sun. On the bottom of the deck, we have Justice. Okay, so you possibly, this could have something to do with this situation you're in with this person, or a completely different person, okay? So with this wedding being here, I cannot. Ooh, this be getting juicy for me. Okay, so with this wedding card being here and the Sun being the happiest card in the deck, you want to marry someone. Let me keep going. Oh my God. I feel like you want to marry someone that makes you extremely happy. This is your Leo card. You possibly here with this Justice card could be wanting to divorce someone else in order to be happy, due to the fact that the love between you and this other person, where it's unrequited love that you have kids with, has dried up. And there's emotional instability in it. I feel like with this Nine of Wands being in reverse, you're beyond exhausted here. And not only are you beyond exhausted with this Three of Swords here, you are really hurting. You're hurting. You're in a lot of pain. You're grieving. You're suffering. You have a lot of heartbreak right now. But with this Six of Swords being in reverse, you're stuck. You're stuck. You feel stuck. You feel like you can't move away from this situation. Let's get some clarification for the sun. You feel like with the sun being here, if you don't do something about this, you're going to miss your chance. You're going to miss your opportunity. And because you feel this way, it's causing you with this Five of Swords to have a lot of mental conflict about what's going on. You're just starting to really have a lot of mental conflict. Like you're starting to really overthink the situation. You just have a lot of tension, a lot of hostility. You're feeling slightly, you know, like you're starting to be sneaky here. Because here with this Queen of Coins here, I feel like you really just want to get into a place where you're able to really take care of yourself. You want to be able to take care of yourself. And like I said, you want to remove this pain, this hurt from you altogether, but you're still like overthinking it. You're still overly emotional. And it's all just due to the fact that you're really feeling lonely. You feel left out in the cold from someone. Let's keep going. Let's get some thoughts and feelings about this situation. You possibly could want to marry someone that makes you extremely happy, but you're worried you're going to miss your chance or your opportunity with this person due to possibly you being in a situation with someone else. Okay, let's keep going. Thoughts and feelings. Eight of Swords. King of Pentacles. Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So when it comes to your thoughts and feelings about the situation that you're in, with this Eight of Swords energy being here, it's saying that mentally within your mind, you're trapped. You're trapped. Not only are you trapped, you're victimizing yourself. You're feeling powerless. You're just feeling hopeless, feeling helpless. You're feeling imprisoned to the situation here. Because here with this King of Pentacles, I feel like in this situation where there's been unrequited love, and you could be mentally trapped because of the fact you're feeling that way because you have children. But when it comes to this King of Pentacles here, when it comes to this situation where there's unrequited love, this is you with this King of Pentacles energy saying, you know what? I've always been that provider. I've always been the protector. I've always been the one, the resourceful one. I've always been the responsible one, the one that everybody relied on, you know, in this situation here. Even though right now you're feeling like in this connection, there's no attraction, there's no chemistry between the two of you guys, but you've just always been this person to this situation. I feel that's making you also feel some type of way when it comes to communicating how you're feeling about the fact that you possibly don't love them anymore. And that's where you're going into this hermit mode, where you're going into this place of self-reflection, trying to really figure out what to do. Now, when we get over here to this wedding and the category over here, in the thoughts of and feelings here, we have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Swords in reverse. So with this Queen of Wands being here, I mean, Leo is everywhere. Queen of Wands, the sun. Okay. So with this Queen of Wands being here, this is saying you're extremely focused right now. You're being very passionate. You're being very courageous. You're showing your individuality. Or this could be that person that you might want to marry in the future, because this is the future position that you might want to marry, that's making you happy, that you're feeling like you're going to lose the opportunity with. This person could be a very positive, very uplifting person. A person has a lot of energy. A person that you feel that will stand by your side. That person that brings you a lot of joy. And I feel like this person, I think this is someone else. This is completely someone else. I think this is a situation and this is a person. I feel like this person makes you feel, get out of that Nine of Swords energy. They get you out of feeling like you can't sleep at night. They get you out of that feeling of having worry or feeling of having fear or feelings of despair. They get you out of this past trauma, because this is the past positions. This is going into the future, past, present, future. So this is like you go this way. I feel like this Queen of Wands gets you out of this place of anxiety and fear and trauma. So within your thoughts and feelings with this Five of Swords in reverse, you just really want the conflict to be over, okay? You want to forget, you want to forgive, you want to reconcile, or you want to just try to forget and forgive this whole situation here. Because here with this Six of Wands, you just don't feel like you're going to have victory and success in this connection that you have going on. All you really want to do with this Five of Pentacles in reverse is you just want to improve your own situation. You want to come out of the cold. You want to recover, okay? You want things to change. And one of the ways that you want things to change is you want to make forward movement to offer something stable to someone. That's the energy that I'm picking up from this Knight of Pentacles. But with this Ace of Wands being in reverse, I feel like you're feeling like you can't do it. I hope y'all saw those cards. My bad if I had it off camera. I feel like you can't do it. You just can't seem to do it. Or you're not going to be able to do it. And I feel like it's due to the fact that you have children too. So having a passion, having that desire to have that passionate new start, you can't seem to really put forth the effort upon it because of the situation that you're in. That's the energy that I'm picking up from these cards. Let's get some outcome cards for you, Sagittarius. Ooh, the Devil. Okay. All right. So when it comes to the outcome of the situation here, we have the Hangman in reverse. We have the Eight of Cups, and then we have the Devil here. On the bottom of the deck as the overall energy, we have you, Sagittarius, which is Temperance in reverse. So with this Hangman being here, I see you just kind of letting go of old patterns. You're just kind of like, you know what? I'm just going to let this situation, I'm going to wait around, and I'm going to let sacrifice this situation to the universe. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to sacrifice it. I'm going to release it. I'm going to see what's going to happen here. With this Eight of Cups being in reverse, this is saying that you're in a state of confusion emotionally. Like this is saying that you're stuck. Like you cannot seem to emotionally walk away from this connection. And I just feel like you just seem like you can't do that due to the fact of the role that you play in this connection. So you're avoiding emotionally walking away just due to possibly fear of change or just fear of loss. When it comes to this Devil energy, I am picking up a lot of passion. I feel like this connection over here has a lot of passion, and you feel very bound to this connection in some way. To me, the Devil card can be negative and it can be positive at some points, but we're going to clarify and let's see. With this Temperance being in reverse, this is you, like I said, very impatient. We have the Temperance in reverse in both decks. You're very impatient at this point in time. And that's just because you are not balanced out. You just are not harmonized the way you want to be harmonized. And you are with this Five of Cups. You're missing someone. You're grieving. You're grieving, and because you're in this place of missing someone and grieving, you're becoming very defensive. You're becoming very defensive. And with this Magician in reverse, your manifestation right now is on, it's like a -0 here. You're not able to really manifest anything new because you're in a place where you lack energy to try to manifest anything new. That's one of the things. And you just could be in a place where you're just so upset. You feel like you're living a life of deceit. And you're just confused. You're really confused. You're just really out of touch right now. And your confidence, with the Strength card being in reverse, your confidence is really down. Your confidence is down. You just don't seem to have that inner strength here. And what you don't have the inner strength to do is here with this Four of Cups in reverse. Have a brand new start. Desire a brand new start. You just don't have the strength to do it. So because you don't have the strength to do it, you're stagnant. We got Death in reverse. You're holding on to this situation. You're holding on. You're delaying the ending of it. You're delaying the ending. Let's get some clarification for the Hangman. You're sacrificing the situation to the you're sacrificing the situation to the universe. You're letting go of old patterns, and you're just doing this because you're just not happy and you really don't know what to do due to the fact this is coming up under the children situation. You just don't have the strength to do it. You just don't. You just don't have the strength to do it. And with this Page of Cups being in reverse here, your creativity is completely and totally blocked. Like you just don't, you can't seem to get an idea going on how to really do it. You're just you're uninspired. You're uninspired, and it's causing you to be very disappointed. And I feel a lot of insecurity because here with this Hangman again, you just have to sit around and you have to wait. You have to let it go, release it, sacrifice it to the universe. Because all you could think about is just all the time that you put into a situation, all the investments, all the hard work. This is another card of waiting. And one of the things you're waiting for is just a breakthrough. You're waiting for a breakthrough. You're waiting for that breakthrough to happen. You're waiting for that breakthrough to happen. You're waiting for that communication that's going to bring a breakthrough. You're waiting for justice. The Ace of Swords is a card of justice as well. Let's get a card for this Eight of Cups in reverse. When it comes to you not being emotionally able to walk away, we have the King of Swords and the Three of Cups. So you're not able to really emotionally walk away, but I see you using a head over heart decisions. I see you being very intellectual. I see you being stern, logical, being disciplined, speaking your truth. And also with this Three of Cups, maybe with this Eight of Cups being here, since you can't really walk away from this unrequited love, you might really try another reconciliation with this person. You might try again. You might try again. With this Eight of Pentacles being on the bottom of the deck, I see you trying to work on it one more time here. With this Three of Wands being here, this is you waiting, planning with conviction, trying to look forward. You know what? This Three of Wands being here, this is you planning with conviction, but you're also planning with conviction, working on the connection, planning with conviction, to look forward, to expand, to leave home, to have rapid growth here. And that's due to possibly here because you love someone. You love someone. Since you can't emotionally walk away from this connection, I feel like you're going to use your head over your heart and come up with a strategy. And I possibly think that you're just going to try to reconcile with this individual for some time period while you're working on planning to leave and look forward and expand to go towards someone that you love. With this Emperor being in reverse, this is, I feel that right now you just don't feel like you're in control of what's happening right now. You have a loss of authority on what's going on right now. You have a lack of discipline, and you're just kind of rigid and cold right now. And you just here with this Knight of Staffs, you don't know which way to go. So I feel like you are just going to try to keep things together for the time being, while you're thinking of a way to do something else. While you're thinking of a way to work on moving forward, to this King of Cups. That's the energy that I'm picking up. Let's get a card for this Devil. Let's see what this is talking about. Ooh. Seven of Cups, okay? So, with this Devil card, I felt like this was a lot of passion that I feel like someone has for whoever this is here. And they daydream. Oh my God, I get tickled. Okay, so they daydream about this person all freaking day long, okay? This is awesome. I mean, I don't know. I like just, sometimes when my spirit guides tell me something, they're so dramatic. And they're like, the first thing that came to me was they're daydreaming about this person all day long. They're dreaming about this person all day long, that they have this passion for, that they have this temptation for, this Queen of Wands that keeps them from feeling stressed out, that makes them happy, that they don't want to have a missed opportunity with, the person that they want here to have a brand new start with, that they desire to offer their cup, someone that they desire to show their love to, someone that they can't seem to move away from. We got the Six of Swords being here. With this Death card being here, this person is feeling like they have to go through some type of profound change. Like they really got to change their whole life around. They got to do some major changing in order to really be like this Knight of Cups to this person. And when the Knight of Cups is like, this is offering romance. This is seduction. This is listening to your heart. This is messages of love. This is like the idolist. This is like the romance of a lifetime. Like, so this person is like, yo, in order for me to be able to be this Knight of Cups to this person that I daydream about, I have to go through a profound change. Like, I got to change everything about my life in order to show them like who I really am or what I can bring to the table. Whew. So with this Two of Coins being here, this person is trying to really stay balanced out. They're just trying to keep it all balanced. They're trying to juggle it all. But here with this Four of Coins being here, they holding on to this passionate person that they have. They're holding on to them. That's all I'm going to say. So let's get some romance cards for Sagittarius. Let's see what's going on. Do they have anything else to say? Let's see. You know what? I'm going to use my Oracle of Shadows and Light. That's it. I'm going to use this one. This is a long video. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. So we got C, beckon, fairy, guidance. But where would it lead you? Okay. So let's see, what is it going to tell us about number 3? Put this here. I love these cards. These are some of my favorites. All right. So where would it lead you? Let me see here. Number 3. Okay. So it says here, a perfect solution to a problem has been presented to you, but whether it is wise to take it is another thing altogether. You may have more resources and opportunities than you are aware of or than you are allowing yourself to believe in. Do not be too quick to follow the first opportunity that comes. Wait and check both your sources and your inner wisdom. There are many paths and many solutions. Not all advice will be right for you. And this is what I felt. I felt like this person was using a head over heart decision. being very logical, thinking that it was in their best interest to reconcile with this person they have unrequited love until they can figure out a way to get away. That's what I picked up with the cards. But that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.